Hey guys, what's up? Aaron here. Hope you're doing well. If you're watching this video right now, you might be checking out Survey Police and you're wondering, is this a good research and resource website for you to find good survey websites, good GPT websites for you to start making some money online? Or is this fake? Is this a scam, right? Or is this even a good way for you to make money online, right? Now, at any time, if you want to get my favorite way to get to $5,000 to $10,000 a month, minimum 100% from home, just click the link below and I'll send you my favorite strategy straight to your email. You can check that out, all right? Now, I've reviewed hundreds and hundreds of different ways to make money online. Some of them are great ways, some of them not so good, some of them are just a big waste of time, all right? And some of them are just fake, okay? So let's check out Survey Police to find out how good this is when compared to all the other resources and methods out there, all right? Now, Survey Police is actually basically a research website. It's a resource. It reviews a lot of different online survey companies and GPT sites, okay? So let's talk about the two different ways and whether it's good and how much money you can really make. So online surveys are exactly what it sounds like. There are a lot of surveys online that you can sign up for, and depending on where you live in the world, you'll get access to either very short or medium or very long surveys, and they will pay you for the information that you key into those surveys, okay? Now, the big problem with surveys though is that most survey companies, even if they're legit, and we'll go through a few of them here today to figure out whether this is even a good resource to use, right? The big problem is a lot of them don't have that many surveys for you to fill out, okay? So what a lot of people don't realize about survey filling, even though it's a free strategy to make money online, is that a lot of these companies only give you, maybe one survey a week, maybe one survey a month, sometimes only one survey every couple of months, depending on your demographic, your background, and your location, okay? So the survey company's job is to match your profile with their clients so that they can get a good survey. If they don't get good information, then it's pointless taking these surveys, right? So because you're not going to fit every single demographic that they're looking for, that's why a lot of these big survey companies can't send you that many surveys, okay? But it is a way for you to make real money, and we'll talk about how much you can get paid. So if you come to Survey Police right here, you come to online surveys. I mean, you can join or log in. You don't necessarily have to, by the way, because they still give you a good way to really find real paid surveys. You see, the thing is that there are quite a lot of fake websites out there, unfortunately, all right? So at least with Survey Police, they've done their due diligence, and I've reviewed pretty much almost every single survey service on Survey Police, and all of them are legit, which is a good thing, all right? So you would basically use this site as a resource if you wanted to find good survey websites to fill in your country. That's what I like about it, okay? So it localizes it for you. So if I come to online surveys right here, and I come straight to top rated paid surveys, right? Because that's what you want to do. You only want to, find paid surveys. And because I'm in Malaysia, this is where I'm located, it knows by my IP address to show me survey companies that are located in my country, okay? So wherever you're watching this from, you might be in the US, you might be in Canada, you might be in Australia, you might be in Thailand, you might be in Singapore. It doesn't matter where you are, they will tell you what surveys are available in your region, all right? So the cool thing is, if you just scroll down, you'll see a whole bunch of this one is obviously an ad, but if they're showing it to you, it means that it's available in your country, right? So you can check it out. You can just join Univox, and I've reviewed Univox. You can check out my Univox review on this channel, or you can just search for it on YouTube, okay? And all these are the different ones that you can check out: TGM Panel, Mobrog, Ipsos, ISay, American Consumer Opinion, YouGov, Survey Time, LifePoints, Rakuten, Taluna. By the way, I've reviewed all of these survey websites, and they are pretty good, okay? They are all legit, they all pay out, and they can all give you access to surveys, all right? So I would say that Survey Police gives a very, very good and top list of some of the best survey websites out there that will actually pay you out, which is very, very important, okay? Surveya, Hit Predictor, Surveyon, things like that, Savvy Connect, all right? You can check that out, all right? So that's the surveys. Let's talk about GPT websites a little bit. What is a GPT website? A GPT website is basically a website that allows you to do multiple things. So it allows you to fill out surveys as well. It allows you to watch video ads. It allows you to download paid offers, all right? It basically allows you to click around and do certain tasks, and you get paid for it, All right. So if we look at some of the top rated GPT websites out there, some of these you might recognize. Okay, I've reviewed again all of them as well, or majority of them. Free Cash is a good one. Prize Rebel is one of the top GPT websites out there. By the way, they're all free. Okay, free to sign up, free to do the task, and then you get paid. We'll talk about how much money you really get paid, because that might be the only sticky factor that you might be like, I don't know if I really want to do it or not. But it is a way to make money. Okay, Prize Rebel is a big one. So you can see here, Free Cash, Prize Rebel, QMe, Swagbucks. These are all very, very big names within this space. Okay, Inbox Dollars, Quick Rewards Network, Earnably, Points to Shop, Y-Sense, Rewardia, Inbox Pounds, InstaGC. I've reviewed all of these. Maximiles, Treasure Trooper, 20 Cogs, right? Zoombucks, all very, very decent GPT style websites, okay? Now, let's talk about how much you can really make, because that's why you're probably here, right? You want to find out whether this is actually a good strategy for you to start making money online, okay? So let's first talk about surveys, right? So here's the thing that you need to understand about surveys. Most survey websites will pay anywhere from 10 cents to $2 per survey that you fill out. Now, in order for you to start filling out the surveys, whenever you join one of these paid survey companies, you have to fill out a profile so that they understand exactly your background, your demographic, all that stuff. Sometimes that takes quite a long time. It can take anywhere from half an hour to an hour, sometimes a couple of hours, depending on the website. Once you filled out your profile, you have to fill in a pre-qualification questionnaire for every survey that you want to fill out. Sometimes that takes 5 minutes, sometimes that takes 15 minutes, all right? Once you filled it out, they will decide whether you qualify for that survey or not. If you don't qualify, most of the time, you don't get any points or any coins or any money because you don't qualify. So you waste a bit of time there, right? If you do qualify, then they will allow you to fill out the survey, and if you fill out the survey, then you can earn anywhere from 10 cents to $2 for that survey. Sometimes the surveys are 5 minutes long, sometimes they can be an hour long. It depends on the survey that you fill out, all right? But then the problem is again, number one, you don't get paid that much money for each survey, and number two, you can't sit there and fill out 100 surveys a day. If you could do that, then survey filling would be an amazing way to make a lot of money. But the reality is that survey websites don't work that way. They only give you access to one survey a day, one survey a week, one survey a month, sometimes one survey every couple of months only, depending on your luck, okay, depending on your background, right? So what I recommend is that if you want to do the survey filling strategy, you should join as many survey companies as you can. So I would come to surveypolice and I would join all of these survey companies: TGM, Mobrog, Ipsos, American Consumer, YouGov, SurveyTime, LifePoints. So you get access to the maximum amount of surveys, okay? Now here's the other problem that you have to understand. Every single survey website has a minimum threshold before you can withdraw your money. Most of the time, that threshold is $10. That means that you must make at least $10 for you to withdraw your money through PayPal or through gift cards. Okay, that's the main way that a lot of these websites pay out, right? Now, if you're only getting one survey a week and you're only making 40 cents per survey, how long is it going to take you to reach $10? It might take you a year. It might take you 6 months. It might take you a year and a half, okay? So you have to understand that there are limitations to survey making. It's not that you can't make money, you can, but it's a very, very slow process. And because they don't send you that many surveys and you don't get paid that much per survey, it's going to take you a long time before you can actually take out your money. Okay, so it is a strategy to make money, but it's a very, very slow way to make money. I hope that makes sense. Even if you do join a lot of these survey companies, it's still a pretty slow way. But is it free and does it work? Yeah, it's free, and yes, you can make some money from filling out surveys. Are you going to get rich from it? Absolutely not, okay? Don't quit your day job or anything like that if you're going to become a survey filler. But yes, it is a way to make money. Now, what about GPT websites? Okay, now GPT websites on average will pay you between $1 and about $5 per day if you're really pushing hard on the websites. That means that if I come to one of these GPT websites, like for example Free Cash or Prize Rebel, for example, and let's just go to Prize Rebel so that you can see what this looks like. Okay, yep, I'm just gonna say Australia. Doesn't matter, right? Prize Rebel right here. Prize Rebel allows you to do a bunch of different things. Okay, so you can take surveys. You can do rewards. It actually doesn't tell you right here, but you can do a bunch of stuff, okay? You can take surveys, you can download offers, you can play games, you can watch video ads, you can do a bunch of stuff on Prize Rebel. And Prize Rebel, for example, is very, very similar. They will pay you literally about 1 to 2 cents for every single task that you do, okay? So they pay you per action, which means that you have to take hundreds and hundreds of actions in order for you to make $1, $2, $3, $4, $5. So how long is it going to take you to make, $1, $2, $3, or $4 or $5 per day on a GPT style website like QMe, Swagbucks, Prize Rebel? Well, it will probably take you between 5 hours and 10 hours a day. Okay, a lot of the people that make, like $3 a day on GPT websites are literally spending the entire workday every day on the website. Okay, so it's like a full-time job, but you're only making between $1 and $5 a day, but you're working like 8 hours a day on these websites to make that kind of money. All right, now if you break it down, is that worth your time? Well, let's just take the average, right? Let's just say you're doing it for 8 hours a day and you're making $3 per day, right? So that's $3 times, let's just say you do it every single day, 31 days for the month, you're only making $93 a month, but you're spending 5, 8, 10 hours a day on these GPT style websites. So let me ask you the question, is that worth your time? Well, if you live in a country where $93 a month is life-changing income and you can feed your family and you can live a good life, then maybe it's worth your time. But for most people that are watching this video who probably live in, a more developed country like maybe the US or Canada or Australia or the UK or a lot of Europe, okay, or even a lot of Asia, right? $93 a month is not going to change your life, okay? Maybe if you're starving or you live in a country where you only make $1 a day, then yes, this might be life-changing income. But for most people, I would say 90% of people watching this video, it's not going to change your life. Okay, so even though GPT websites are free, they are legit, and all of these right here are legit because I've reviewed them all, and Survey Police is a very good website for these reviews, right? You're still not going to make that much money this way, okay? So even if you combine GPT style with online surveys, again, if you lived in a country where, yes, maybe, if you add these together, maybe $100, $200, maybe $300 a month, okay? Not a day, a month. If that's life-changing income, then do 100% check out surveys and GPT websites, and Survey Police is a great site for that, okay? All of the sites that they list on this website are legit, and at least they pay out, which is the good news, okay? The bad news is that for most of you that are watching this video, you're not really going to benefit that much from doing this, because look, if you have like 5 hours extra a day, or even if you have 1 or 2 hours extra a day, you can spend that time on other strategies online and make 10 or 20 times more than you could ever make on a website like a GPT site or a survey site. Okay, I would say that surveys and GPTs are only reserved for people where, look, again, like I mentioned earlier, a couple of bucks a day is life-changing income. If a couple of bucks a day is not going to be life-changing income for you, there are much, much better strategies for you out there to spend your time on so that you can make hundreds of dollars a day, not $100 or $200 a month. Remember, and you're spending pretty much your entire working hour day on these type of websites, okay? So you can check it out if you want. Again, it depends on who you are and where you're located in the world, what kind of income are you looking for. But I would say that if you have bigger dreams, bigger goals, you want a better lifestyle, you're looking for hundreds of dollars per day, we're talking about, tens of thousands a month, right? Rather than a couple of $100 here and there, and you really have to hustle for this, okay? I would say that there are much, much better ways to check out than Survey Police. But as a resource, Survey Police is a great resource. 100% legit. I've used it many times to find some good survey websites for me to review, some great GPT websites out there as well. So you can check it out if you want, surveypolice.com, okay? But if you're here watching this video and you're like, Aaron, I want to make the big money, not the small money. This kind of money is not going to help you at all, right? Then if you want my favorite strategy for an absolute beginner to get to $5,000 to $10,000 a month, 100% from home, click the link below and I'll send you my favorite strategy to your email. You can check it out, all right? I hope you enjoyed this review of Survey Police. I will catch you in another video review. Take care.